Christmas is a bit far off just yet, but cards are mainly for Christmas, I think, and Easter and things like that, and I just had a go. I got a Merry Christmas one and a Happy Christmas one or whatever, and from the last dozen or so cards I've made, I made it quite quickly. I'm getting a bit more confidence, and I haven't done anything really. All I did was I cut a piece out of a piece of cardstock, a red background, which I fitted on the card. Well, first of all, I got a piece of foolscap or 11 by 8.5 or something, whatever it is. The Americans use 11 and 8.5, isn't it, or something like that. And I just folded it in half to I call it A4 into A5, and then I put that bit of red in the back, and then I copied the picture on my printer from Shuttlecock or Shuttlecraft or whatever. They were free ones, and I put a bit of on the red. I put a bit of glitter. I don't know if you can. I might be getting a bit close with this. I'm not quite sure, but it's still drying off at the moment. I've got to be a bit careful because I'm quite clumsy. I've got it on the corners and things, and the card, the Merry Christmas things, they're mounted on things that I got from my friend, but I cut them out of a card that Margaret already had from last year or the year before. I just forget now. But it was stuck on the front of this, and I cut it out, and then I went round with me spellbinder dies, and I cut out these, which have got Happy New Year on, and I'm wishing you a, and I couldn't really get them on there. They were a bit too big. These have got snowflakes on and things like that. You can just, I don't know if you can see them, but they've got a shine to them. They look quite professional. They don't look chatty or paperyish. They look a bit more. And it's only from an old bit of cardstock. I might go and take some little more bits out of there with the other bits. I've got a little piece there in which you'd pay quite a lot for these if you wanted, say, these 5 pieces from a firm or something like that. You'd pay a few pound, I would imagine, to take them off. Just let them 2, 4, 5 pieces, yeah. So I'm getting quite reserved on what I take off, and I'm thinking about taking the corners off here to do corners on things, like just whip it. I'm thinking standing up. I'm not actually doing anything at the moment. I've done nothing inside at the moment, but I usually put my little thing on the back. But the card is only 160 and it's a bit weak. I think I'll go for 200 or just a bit over 220 or something like that for cardstock, for the main card, so it stands up. I know the girls, they keep going on about having it. I've got it in portrait at the moment, but they have it in landscape mode, and then they have it resting on the 2 edge with a solid edge at the top. This edge would be up here, and every card you buy is like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some thicker cardstock, and that'll solve all those problems, I think. I don't know what to put inside. Normally people have got it's just a piece of card like that with the sentiments inside and everything else. So I'll have a look through the old cards I got from last year or the year before or whenever, and because Marg keeps everything, she likes all these sort of things, and I'll see if I can what I want to do is make a few of these Christmassy ones, and yeah, I'll make a few of them, and yeah, I'm quite chuffed with them, really. I mean, it's ridiculous, really, a grown man being pleased with bits of paper with holes in. But it's amazing what catches your fancy when you get older. But anyway, it's something new, and I'm quite enjoying it at the minute. I'll probably get fed up in a short while. But yeah, I shall make another card, and I'll make a few, I think, for Christmas. And I just haven't got these things. I haven't got any of them to put on, and I can't really make them. Oh, I suppose I could make them. I suppose I could make them with silver. Yeah, I'll think of something. It's all new, all this. So I'll. I'm just going to just a little bit of focus there. Yeah, it's quite a simple card, but it looks quite effective, and it looks as good as some of the ones that I've seen that you pay £5 for out of the shop. Anyway, I must get on and start making envelopes next, and yeah, and I'm really quite. Yeah, I'm rubbish on this camera work. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with these. Look nicer than I thought they would. It's amazing what you get pleased with. They've got a nice little shine on. They look professionally made, and all I did was cut them out of that little piece of paper. That's all I did. I just cut it out of there. Cut it out of there. So this is probably what the professionals do. I don't know. But anyway, if it works, I'll use it. I'll use anything. I'm like that. I was in the army. We tended to use everything, including our wits. That's why I've got no wits left. Ted used all my wits. He hasn't got any wits either. He's at his wits' end. Anyway, I'll stop there and stop bragging. I think I'll stop bragging here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I'm more pleased than I thought I would be. And it's such a simple little thing. It really is. Simple. Anyway, it's still drying up. I'm bound to mess it up if I keep playing with it, so I'll stop there and I'll show you what I've done when I finish it, which is what just a little record for me. I've got the 4 cards that I've made just recently together, and our Wendy's coming today. She said she's coming late. She's been to Poland and she got something. She's been doing things in the house when she's got back, and I think she's very tired. So she might come today. So the card on the left, this one, will probably go. But I've shown you that one. It's a Parisian one. It's what I call a retro one. Our Wendy likes the retro stuff, and I put a name on it to individualise it, and I've shown you this one anyway. It's one that's been shown, and the problem is I've got with the card is the card stock is not heavy enough. The base card stock is not heavy enough, and the one in the front there is for Ted, and the one at the back is for the wife's sister Anne. Yeah, and I've shown all these before, it's just that I haven't shown them together. I don't usually have things together, and that's my latest Christmas card, and I've still got to do things with that. I've still got to put, I've got pieces of, bits and pieces to put on the inside. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and all that sort of jazz. And yeah, so I'm quite pleased. I didn't think I'd ever get this far with cards, because cards have been a bit of frustration for me for some reason. I don't know why. I've got no idea. I found them quite difficult to do, although people seem to like them. you're never satisfied. I suppose it's the artistic beat in me, or bent, or whatever you want to call it. I've got no idea, but it's like every painting I've ever painted. There's none of them I really liked. I used to paint birds, and I don't paint them anymore. I can't be bothered. It takes too long. It takes about 3 weeks to do a painting for me. That's how meticulous I am. And yeah, so that's it. That's as far as I've got anyway. So I don't know if I can get a bit. I'll try and pan on these. Get a bit of height. Yeah. I'm trying to pan, not pan. I'm trying to just move it up. So that's my last record. They won't be here anymore. The one on the right goes to Wendy. The Christmas card, Marg's already got me making Christmas cards. She likes the Christmas cards. The simple things she likes. It's not the complicated ones. She likes the simple things better than the ones with all the flash on. And we like the bigger cards because we're older. Older people seem to tend to go for bigger cards with the flowers on and all that thing. They think it looks good. And well, the younger group seems to go for the smaller cards. They're in popularity phase. So these are the ones that the average size, and which people seem to go for. And I'm not sure whether they like all the bling on it and everything. But anyway, I'll stop there. That's my last little bit. I'll probably send these off to Ted, and because they are the final fling, I suppose. We'll just get in a little bit and. Yeah. That's hands, and that's the Christmas one. And I did that really quickly. I really did that quick. I haven't done the insides yet. It's the insides that give me the most problems at the moment. But once I get the hang of that, I shall be okay, and I'll get into a system, and I'll be happy with it, and I'll probably stay with it. Everybody gets you can tell people's paintings by how they paint, and probably you can tell people's cards by how they make the cards. I've got no idea. At the minute, I'm just copying everybody else's ideas, but they're put together on the cards of mine here. But I've followed certain rules, which I hope to break later on and really do my own styles and things. But anyway, I'll stop.